Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. And hi, and my name is Yelena Gant, in case you haven't been to my channel before. So I'm, as you know, from the show Little Women LA, and I also have this YouTube channel that's dedicated to the beauty, and I also vlog about my families and things like that. So if you're interested to keep up with my life, then press this subscribe button down below. I will be super excited to post new videos for you, so I hope you will enjoy watching them. So how are you guys? I'm very happy to see you today. I had a long break from YouTube. It's been a not rough, but very busy last 6 months. We filmed the show, and now we finally are on a little break, so I have a little bit more time. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about some like updates in my life and things like that. So there are a lot of things happening. My mom, sometimes she visits and stays with us for a few months, and then she goes back to Russia because that's where I am from, as you know. So now she's out there, and we have kids few days a week in school. The kids will be turning 3 in May, so we're throwing a little birthday for them. So today, one of those days when they are in school, and we also were doing like a bathroom remodel. I'll probably show you in one of my vlogs, like a, I don't know, like a tour of our master bathroom. We're finishing it up right now, so um, that's been a new thing. And mainly what I want to talk to you about is about like changing my lifestyle dramatically. And I'm not talking that I'm gonna do it perfectly in the beginning or ever, but I just want to talk to you about having some impact on nowadays, like humanity's set of mind, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but I started watching a lot of documentaries lately about different waste and litter in the world, and um, just amount of trash that people produce. And I've never paid attention to that, and I've always been very like, I had very disposable set of mind, because in Russia we don't use disposable stuff as often. Like, we don't usually eat out that much. We don't bring containers with food from restaurants and things like that. So it's not as common. And in America it's very different. And I feel like because in America it's such a large variety of choices when it comes to everything, I got a little bit carried away with all this. Like, I was buying toys for the kids, I was throwing away things when they can't be fixed and just getting new things. And I started thinking about it because honestly, I was going through my budget and I see how much money all this takes. And I was going from a budget, I'm like, how did I spend this much on this and this? And you don't even notice when you do the small purchases, when you go out to eat and here and there, and then they add up during the month. So I started watching what I'm buying, and I'm trying to watch more YouTube videos about all this, and just people replacing the disposable stuff with stuff that can be reused. So I don't know how these two things are connected, but for me they are. It's just basically that set of mind of constant buying. And it's mainly because we see all this advertisement everywhere, and we see people, including me, I advertise Fashion Nova clothes a lot, but it's mainly because I always need new clothes for the show, because we're required to have new outfits every scene. So basically it's that set of mind of always upgrading and buying something, getting something new. And also holidays, when we're required pretty much to get all these different gifts and this and that. So more we buy, for me it's connected. So more we buy, the more it takes money out of our wallets, so it's directly about the budget. And then also more we buy, the more we throw away to replace some stuff that we have, because we cannot fit all this in our houses, right? So I don't know, I started watching all these documentaries, and there's one, I think it's called Addicted to Plastic, and it's about all the plastic in the world and where it goes and how it's only like 5% of it gets recycled. And that, honestly, it's really sad, like all this trash and waste is in the water, and it's so unnecessary. Like I did like a little changes to my lifestyle about a month ago when I started with this whole journey, and I feel like I already can see a difference in my trash cans, because I was getting those little plasticky baggies, to put fruits and veggies when you're in store. And then I was getting this plastic bags to put all this in to carry out of the store. So, and I was throwing them away because I didn't like to fold them and store them, and then I forgot to bring them next time anyway. So I ended up getting the reusable bags, and I got those little mesh bags, and I always have them in my trunk now. And so when I go to the store, I just grab them with me, and I always have them. And if I'm accidentally in the store when I didn't plan to be, or we're taking my husband's car, things like that, if you need to grab some like potatoes or apples, just don't put them in the bag altogether, just put them in the cart. If it's just a few items, they'll scan them and whatever, and you're just gonna put it in one bag altogether, at the counter and stuff, or get reusable bag there. I don't know. So this little change kind of put me on the track of thinking about it more often and be more aware. And also, like a plastic bottles that we have, those like not reusable plastic bottles, I always have them upstairs in my in the master bedroom, because I like to have a little piece of chocolate before I go to bed with a bottle of water. And then I was like, it cannot be good that I'm throwing away all these bottles. So I got the reusable like retap glass bottles. I can post them down below if you guys are interested. But just things like that, those little changes, they make difference. So I started looking into this more and more, and I really feel like I'm very interested in this. I'm interested in doing my own little thing to make this world better. And I know I'm not going to be perfect, and I know that maybe it will come down just to me doing this, but honestly, we only have one planet. We gotta take care of it. And I have quite a bit of following on my social media, so I thought that, guys, I will talk to you, and maybe someone out there doesn't even think about all this until they see my video. Because I know you can see all over social media, you can see like new handbags or new cars or new destinations to travel, and so beautiful and wonderful. But this world is becoming more and more materialistic, and I feel like we probably, nice things, it's nice, but we also need to talk about environment and things that are really important, because our kids are the ones that are going to get this planet after us and stuff. So I just wanted to take you along on this journey with me, because I made decision that I really want to be more cautious about, I don't know, how I live my life. And if any one of you is interested to follow along, or you have any advice for me, I don't know if I'll be ever like 100% zero waste, but I really want to eliminate as much plastic as I have. Like right now at my household, I have a bunch of plastic containers with like shampoos and conditioners and laundry detergents and things like that. But I'm doing my research, and I found a store in like Long Beach that has all the stuff that you can just refill. And I'm starting to go to stores that I usually don't shop at, like Whole Foods or Sprouts, where you can buy stuff in bulk, because I usually buy in bulk like fruits and vegetables, but I never bought like, I don't know, like nuts or I don't know, different grains and things like that. So I want to start bringing these containers with me, and I want to start going to the farmers market, because I've never been to one here before. So I just want to take you with me, and if you have any advices, what you suggest and where you get things, then comment down below, because I'm very interested. So and also on Amazon, they have a lot of like reusable stuff. I looked it up last night and stuff. There's like a lot of things to replace the Ziploc bags and things like that. So I feel like as like I'm still gonna be using stuff that I already have, because that's the point, like as long as it's reusable and stuff. But after I run out of certain things, I feel like I'm gonna be gradually replacing them with reusable stuff that's not just like a one-time use plastic, because this is horrible. And I don't know, and I started using also more like, instead of using the paper towels, because they are expensive. Even buying in Costco, they're still expensive. And if you just get like a towels that you can wash and reuse, it's so much better on your wallet and on the environment as well. So I'm just doing that, just taking my little steps. And I don't know if you guys interested, but if you're interested, then keep watching, because I'm gonna be uploading this, my first experiences with like fresh market, farmers market and things like that. Oh, and also I have ideas. So because my husband, for me it's easier to do this zero-ish waste kind of thing, because I cook a lot of stuff from scratch. Like for the past couple of months, I stopped buying completely like a frozen pre-made stuff after I started watching how many ingredients they add in my kids' waffles and French toast and things like that. So now I try to make this and bake this myself, and also I meal prep for myself. So I buy a lot of like veggies in bulk, and I just cook them, without packaging or anything. So I know what goes in them, in my meals and my kids' meals. So for me, I'm kind of a little bit of used to it. With my husband, it's the opposite, because he doesn't eat vegetables. He eats a lot of like frozen pre-made stuff that has a lot of like different ingredients added to it, or freshness and things like that. So last night I offered him the idea to do zero waste challenge for a week. And it's gonna be only about foods, because we have all these deodorants and shampoos that already, basically in the bottles and stuff. And I don't want to get like a bunch of new things all at once, because it's super expensive. So it's going to be only about food. We cannot use food that we already have that's in the package. So the whole point is go out there, go to farmers market and find things that we can buy without package, and that we can make our own food and live like that for a week. And we're going to have 2 trash cans, one dedicated for him and one for me, that are going to basically, in the end of the week, we're going to compare amount of this waste that we made. And like a food waste, we're not gonna count like food waste, like compost stuff, because we're gonna put it away. We're gonna put it in the compost trash can, and then the car comes pick it up and all this stuff. So it's only the packaging that we're gonna count. So I'm curious, and I told him, because he has that Motorola Razr phone, and he gets different mods for it. It's the different attachments that you can put on the phone. There's like one 360 cameras and then one regular camera and like Polaroid or whatever. So one mod that he wants and that he doesn't have yet is the upgraded camera. And I told him, like, if he wins this competition, we can get this mod. And if I win this competition, then I'm gonna get like a $150 like worth of like spa treatments or something, my spa day. So we're both kind of interested in participating, and I'm really excited that he wants to try. And I feel like if it goes well, and if I see if I can do this, and maybe I'll extend it to like a month, and then maybe I'll go not just about food, but also about like shampoos and like bath stuff and like all the stuff. So I don't know, I'm super excited, and I don't know how it's gonna go. I know there are a lot of things that are hard to find, like laundry detergent without like packaging and stuff, but in the future I just want to find the places that have all this stuff. And I know like the hardest thing to find is like a makeup, because all the makeup is pretty much in the plastic containers. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm not gonna be perfect, but I'm going to try. And if any of you curious to check it out, then let me know. I'll be updating you on my life with this. And that is it for today. So now I'm going to farmers market, and probably my experience I'll post in the next vlog because this rambling is getting a little bit too long. So I'll see you next time. It was nice to see you, and like I said, please subscribe to my channel, please comment and like this video. I really appreciate it because I'm going to be uploading more frequently for you. And have a nice day or nice night. I'll see you next time. Bye.